realizing that I'm not setting the best example for my children.
You have just realized. Wow. Andrea and Lamar, just when I thought things couldn't get any more crazy.
At this point, I'm like, Lamar, my marriage, and Priscilla have growing up with the dad.
That is so selfish. That is so selfish. How can she actually say that? You brought this guy into your other kid's life, whose dad he is not. And even for the longest time, even the little kid, nobody knew that Lamar was Priscilla's dad. So you could have totally just lived your life. If you really hated that you let him into their lives, like you said the last episode, yeah, you could have just left him out of y'all's life and be married. Teaching the Priscilla to lie is bad. But this is not the end of the world. Priscilla has not all of a sudden become a horrible child. Priscilla is a sweetheart. There is nothing wrong with Priscilla. He hasn't damaged your kids too much. She knows that I was wrong. She probably will never do that again. She will never keep a secret from you again, because she knows that World War III literally erupted after that, which might also bring her a little bit of guilt. It might make her feel like, oh, I did that. I'm the cause of this. I'm the cause of all this. You know, pack up your stuff out of the swimming pool. Everybody, let's go. I'm going to go do low. I'm angry. Don't let him in. Don't talk to him. Don't look at him. I'm the cause of all that because I mentioned Shantae and I wasn't supposed to. And I was lying. But at the same time, now I broke my pinky promise to my dad. Like, she will be going through so much. She's only, what, 8? This is too much. This is too much. And, you cannot say screw Priscilla having a dad in her life. The other two don't have a dad in their life. I don't know what the dad is, but that's never the way to go. If you're going to be petty and that's the reason why she doesn't have a dad in their life, then that's all on you. And you know, these people should not forget that everything is being filmed. So one day these kids are going to go find out and be like, wow, this is what our mom was actually up to. This is what she was doing. It's crazy. It's wild.
Don't look at him.
Don't look at him. Why would you say that? So now they're just going to treat him like he's just some piece of garbage. And she's going to take this car, leave, and go where and for how long? You know that eventually you have to come back to talk things through. You literally moved all the way from Utah to LA. Like, what is this? Why don't people on this episode, on this season, on this show, or in general, people do not know how to communicate? You just need to talk things through. You never see that happening. It's always action. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to scream in my kid's ear. I'm going to, you know, I'm talking about Sarah and Michael, like literally screaming while holding the baby. That's not good. Talk to each other with a normal voice, looking each other in the eye, and talk it through.
Lamar went behind my back and took Priscilla to go meet Shantae and told Priscilla to keep it a secret. If you think it's right to train your daughter to lie to her mother, then you're sick.
But you are also not behaving okay. That's, you know, you might think that somebody who does that is sick, but you need to wonder why the person did that. And just even ask that simple question. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? You know, because it might be sick behavior according to you, but why would somebody stoop to that sick level? Why? I can tell you, it's you. You're scary. You're scary and you're unapproachable and people cannot talk to you. That is why. Okay. So yeah, it's a mess.
Y'all don't want to go get a hotel?
Period. Tennyson is like, I'm staying here. You and Nyla can go. I am not. He must not have known how serious his mom was. It's like, so you're really going? I'm not going to be part of any of that. So yeah, he's gonna stick with, I guess you could say, his dad.
You don't want to get no husband. So you gonna train for me too? That's how you gonna do it.
Yeah. Boom.
So you just gonna turn on your mama like that?
Yeah.
Not even like that.
Nobody can stay around this.
As of lately, I tend to agree more with Lamar because I want him to feel like he's in a family that loves him and understands him.
What happened to their mic? They didn't mic this boy up? Sheesh.
And listen to how he feels. Like he tries to be with me, Nyla, and Priscilla.
He's such an understanding dude. He's also willing to take on these 2 kids. I don't understand, like, when will women realize when they've actually got something good going on? always trying to run and hide and drop this dude and drop that dude. And when something good is in front of them, yes, he's an ex-inmate. Don't even remember what he did. But he seems to be mellow now. What is your problem? You know, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't tell people, hey, go and find an inmate to date or to marry or to have kids with. But it has already happened. So what are you going to do? Now you have to make sure that it really works. And if you cared about this, which you shouldn't, what other people think about anything, but prove everybody wrong. It can work. Somebody prove us wrong that this thing can work. Brittany and Marcelino are doing a good job. It's working there. Why are these people having some high hopes, high standards? I don't know. Because all you need to do is talk to the guy. He made a mistake. It was wrong. But it's not so detrimental and so terrible that you should be doing all this. She's acting like somebody. That's what she's acting like.
Priscilla seems unnaturally calm about this, and me and Nyla don't want her to have to grow up to be adapted in these situations.
Yeah, Priscilla is ridiculously calm about this, because just like with Sarah and Michael's daughter, she's numb. She's numb to all the foolery. She has seen this happen day in and day out, and she's just like what Nyla said, here we go again. She's getting used to this. That is scary.
She's gonna crash my car.
So that's Lamar's car on top of everything. Are you not embarrassed? Where's her car? And is that really his car? What work does he do anyway? Also, their house. Look at this house. This is all their house. Beautiful house. I think it's all their house. Beautiful. They could really make a life out there. They could really... And they're in LA. What more do you want? Like, I don't really know what people want out of life. I don't. Look at that house.
One of the most worrying arguments they've ever had, if not the most worrying, like the mom's going to the hotel and Lamar is pacing outside.
It's been
This is wild.
a really rough day for me. I'm sorry to hear that.
Don't be sorry. She caused the whole thing herself.
It's like for a lot. Lamar just texted me. He's saying, "Are y'all okay?"
He's saying, are y'all okay? Also, look at the date. So it's the 3rd of August when they filmed this. So August, September, October, November, December, January. We're 5 months further. So I don't know if they've been filming these people all this while, but I have a feeling we're going to see episode 550 with the looks of things. Because the way they're just showing us snippets, I know the episode is long when they show the episodes, but they're really just showing us snippets of each of these couples. Yeah, this is gonna be dragged for a long time, and I am not complaining.
Okay, I said yes, we're okay. Are you guys okay? He says yes, which I feel like he's lying.
Look at their previous messages. We got a fist bump. We got Lamar saying good night, love you. We've got Nyla saying love you too, and then he's saying, are y'all okay? So yeah, this is the fact that they're able to take in this guy as their own dad. They're cool with him. They have a good relationship. It's pretty amazing. It really is amazing. And Andrea should see that she has a good thing going on here. Amazing kids, super well mannered, extremely intelligent. Even Priscilla, so intelligent. But you want to play games.
Lying to me, but it's fine. I don't expect him to talk to me about anything that's going on.
This is the thing. In actual fact, and under normal circumstances, parents should not even be discussing anything that's going on with their marital issues. Kids should not be abreast of any of that. That's what Ian Lavanzant will always tell people, that children should not be in that. They should not be in the know about any of this. They should not know about anything that's going on regarding your personal situation as a married couple. What have they got to do with it? And what can they do to make it better? Nothing. You are the adults in the situation. So that in itself is wrong and it's bad. But yeah, unfortunately, they are all up in this.
I don't ever want.
And this is why it's good to lower your voice and speak normally. Y'all should just be in the bedroom chilling and just be talking to each other. And the kids should have no idea what's going on. You should be in the bedroom talking about, yo, so that thing you did the other day, I didn't really like it. Why did you feel the need to hide that from me? And why did you feel the need to tell our daughter to hide that from us? You know, that really hurt my feelings because I did not raise her. You know, all the time that you were away in prison, I did not raise her to be this kind of child. You're teaching her something that actually frightens me because I do not want our relationship to be based on lies. I do not want that. I do not want you or anybody else to be able to tell our daughter to lie to me in my face. Stuff like that. And then he would be like, oh, you know, sometimes you do act a little bit like this and like that. So quite frankly, I was scared, but it was totally wrong. And I do apologize. That will never happen again. But what are we going to do about Shantae? That's my daughter too. I haven't seen her in 20 years. She's very hurt about that. How would you feel if I went away for 20 years now and these children would not have me in their lives? That would be horrible. They would feel broken. They would feel like they missed out a lot. And when I'd come out, they would want to spend time with me. Even if, I don't know, you moved on and had some other kids. Oh, if the tables were reversed. See, and people don't talk. They don't talk about their feelings. I need people to start communicating. I need people to start really talking. Oof.
Want you going through anything like this?
She doesn't want the kids to go through anything like this. But they're going through it. That's the problem. They're going through it. It's not their own relationship, but they're going through it vicariously through you. They're going through it in a different way. They'll never be able to say they grew up in a stable household because look.
Mom, can you just not fight a lot?
Mom, can you just not fight a lot? This is sad. And Priscilla's voice is so cute. And when she speaks, it's just sad. Because your heart can just sink with the stuff that she says.
Because I don't like when you guys always fight. It just makes me feel like our family is separated.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'm going to start working on that, okay?
Work on it quick.
When me and Lamar fight, and it gets to a certain level.
So Andrea, baby, you are 40 years old, okay? You've just moved to another place. You moved to LA where everything is competitive. You're doing this real estate stuff. There's loads of people over there that do that. LA is the place to be for anything and everything, quite frankly. You are 40 years old. You have 3 children. 2 by one guy, I guess. And then 1 by another dude. An ex-inmate. You are or have been married to an ex-inmate. You have erratic behavioral issues. You like to be wild and remove family pictures from the walls when you have a disagreement with your spouse. You like to push spouse around and grab your children by the arm aggressively and your spouse by the arm aggressively. You like to drop a lot of F-bombs, yet you're trying to kind of convert the person that you're with now to Mormonism. You, in the same sentence, act holier than thou many times, but you drop these F-bombs and curse so much more than some people who don't even have any religion at all. But your kid notices this, your youngest kid, 8 years old, says, Mom, stop doing that. You're like, okay, baby. And the next sentence that comes out of your mouth is another F-bomb ridden sentence. Your life is not straight, madam. You're 40 years old. Now you tell me, who is going to get with a woman in LA where there is a lot of options, who's 40 years old, has 3 children, and has an ex who is an ex-inmate? I'll wait. This is what I mean. It's like some people are delusional with this stuff. It's like, madam, yes, you're cute or whatever. I'm telling you, I know that Andrea is fun without all this nonsense. I know she has to be fun because her children are just normal. They're just either normal or they're numb. It's one of the two, but they don't strike me as wild kids. She's trying to raise them very well, but she's adding a lot of nonsense into her life, and the influences that are coming into their lives has nothing to do with Lamar, Dulo offering tennis in a joint, nothing like that. It has all to do with you and the way you're speaking to these kids. And in a sense, she's not very old in terms of the kids that she has. They're quite much older, so she started maybe somewhat young. She started young, but not even somewhat young. She started pretty young. She has a good career. So one would say, oh, she's got her life in order. But she needs to drop a lot of things that she's doing, because there is no man who's going to want all this. This is baggage for real. This is baggage to somebody else. Might be close to your heart. It might be a prize to you, but it's baggage to somebody else. I'm just saying all this because I see a lot of ladies go through this, and a lot of ladies do this, and it's like, wake up. You already have everything that a lot of people would want. So don't blow it. Do not blow it.
Instead of like blowing up in front of everybody and Priscilla, like maybe you could just...
Sometimes it's better to walk away and leave the situation.
But that's not what you do. You go in confronting with violence. You know, you go in confronting with violence and really like verbally aggressive, mentally kind of abuse, and physically as well. You do not walk away clean cut. It's just like Sarah, who's like, sometimes I just have to walk away, but you don't. You do a screaming match with Michael first before you then walk away. So then the damage has already been done, because it's all hostile. These people don't know how to communicate. It's sad.
Because you know it's gonna
But you
get
didn't
worse.
just leave. You made it so much worse by like lingering and sort of interacting with him still.
Nyla, tell
while
him.
Priscilla was
Tell
right
him.
there.
Tell her. Nyla, tell her.
I am realizing that I'm not setting the best example for my children,
You have just realized. Wow.
especially my daughters.
Not especially your daughters. Tennyson is seeing all this. And Tennyson's gonna be freaked the heck out and gonna be scared to even date if you continue this. Because he's gonna think that, first of all, he's gonna think that black women specifically are high maintenance and all these type of stuff. Oh no. Tennyson is gonna have all the negative connotations attached to black women, because you know they can't keep a man, they're violent, they're aggressive, possessive, holier than thou, all these type of things, because his mom is a black woman. So that's the example that he has. Sad.
Lamar and I are gonna get to the bottom of it and say how we feel and figure out a solution.
That would be great, but you should have done that before you stormed off and went on to a hotel. You guys don't like money. You guys don't like keeping money. So you literally drove under an hour to go to somewhere in your same city to go sleep at a hotel. Meanwhile, you have a huge house chilling somewhere. Okay.
Or part ways.
You know, people talk all this stuff and it's like, do you have the college fund and stuff like that set up for the kids? All that kind of stuff, because that's eventually what you will need for these kids to grow up. Can they travel abroad to go to school here and there if they would want to? Or are you just squandering money here and there by being angry and going to book useless hotels, even though you should just be talking about the matter? It's wild to me. It's honestly wild. I have nothing else to say. If you're not already part of the family, make sure you hit thumbs up, as well as the subscribe button, comment, because I really want to know what you think. Like, because you obviously like this video, and hit the notification bell while you're at it. I'll see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Daily videos up in here. In the meantime, make time for glorious life. It's time to start living it right. God bless.